Are you struggling with giving up old useless habits that are deterring your progress in your life and career journey? And you're also struggling to develop some new good habits that can help you accelerate in your career journey. So good habits could be anything like waking up early in the morning or starting to exercise, and bad habits could be giving up your addiction to social media. So probably you're going through these challenges, and this video is particularly meant to help you develop healthy habits, understand their importance, and help you create an ecosystem where you can sustain healthy habits. It's not that कि आज start किया कल छोड़ दिया, not like that, but actually develop some habits which will be sustainable for you in the long run. Because I know that you're struggling with that and you're looking for this. And if so, this video is exactly for you. Hi, I'm Akshay Jalan, and I've been working as a project manager at IIT Bombay for a decade, where I help students to explore, discover, and grow in the career journey. I saw that the career selection system in India is faulty, and students are primarily struggling with loss of efforts, loss of time, loss of money, and sometimes even losing motivation in life because of not being able to choose the right career. Not only this, I also noted that many of the students are not aware about the right mindset and the skill set, one of which is developing healthy habits, is lacking in them, and they need guidance to understand how to develop the skill sets and the mindset that is required in the 21st century. For this end, I founded Career Vision Hub, and you can know more about it by going to my website careervisionhub.com or jakshay.com, and there you'll find the link for my webinar. You can register for this webinar, and in this webinar, I'm going to help you, whether you're a school student, a college student, or a parent of a teenager. I'll help you to crack the career. So see you there live in my webinar. Go to the website right now, jakshay.com. Now let's begin the video. So let's begin with the story of Ria. Ria is determined to make a change. So tired of feeling held back by self-doubt and uncertainty, Ria is determined to make a change. With a mix of apprehension and hope, Ria sets out on a journey to conquer her doubts, redefine her habits, and pave a new path towards a future which is filled with confidence and success. So I want you to also be determined, because unless you have the determination, it's very difficult to change or bring a change in your habit ecosystem. So make the determination for the change right now. Now, let's see what F.M. Alexander says. People do not decide their future. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. I'll repeat this quote once again. People do not decide their future. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. Now, if you ask any successful person the key to their success, India, everyone will give you the same answer. What is it? Building strong habits. Now, let's look at Elon Musk. So he has adopted certain habits in his life that helps him be more productive. And it's not just him. You can take any successful person as a case study. The number one secret to the success is that they have strong habits. So this, basically establishes the importance of having the right healthy habits. Well, let's try to understand what is discipline. So discipline, basically you can talk about a habit, a mindset, an outcome of a set of habits and thought patterns you practice and repeat. So habit or mindset, right? So habits help us to change the person we are. By inculcating the right habits that will support us, we take one step closer to building the personality we want to be, right? So inculcating the right habits and giving up the wrong ones. So let's look at 6 steps to build a strong habit. That's what we're going to discuss in this video. So first is decide the habit. Second is start small. Third is don't think it, just do it. Fourth step is use habit tracker. Fifth is once yes, twice no. And fifth is rewards and punishment. So all these names sound strange to you? No problem. I'll decode them one by one for you. First is decide the habit. So decide which habit you want to inculcate in your life. Is it getting up early? Is it exercising daily? Is it going on a walk? Or it may be reading 10 pages every day. Or is it cleaning your room on a daily basis? What is it that you want to do? Decide on that firstly and make a note of it. Now, here one very important thing to keep in mind that do not try to work on multiple habits at the same time. Working on too many things at once will only lead to confusion and jumbling. Okay, that is why deciding one or max 2 habits at the same time is recommended. Jot down which are the most important habits you want to build and focus all your attention and your energy on 1 to 2 habits only. Next is start small. See, when you're starting anything new, you feel nervous. What will thoughts like, will I be able to do it? What if I fail? The fear of failure or not being able to complete a task holds us back from moving forward. Not only that, by chance, if we did fail at the task, which is highly likely, since failing is also part of the process, we try to find ways to postpone the task. Now, since building a habit is a huge mission, we should be careful that we do not overwhelm ourselves with tasks that might be difficult to achieve. Right? Suppose you want to reach the 3rd floor from the ground floor, and the lift is not working. So there is no way you can jump and reach the 3rd floor. You need to climb the step one by one. Right? That is what we are recommending here. So let's look at examples. For example, deciding to exercise 1 hour per day, or wake up at 5 a.m. or read 30 pages a day is quite a huge task. So it may be possible that you're not able to complete this task in the very first attempt, and you may give up the idea of cultivating this habit altogether. So it might lead to a complete discouragement. That's why you can start small, because initial resistance रहता है, you can start with exercising for 10 minutes a day. Or even if you are waking up, suppose now at 8 a.m., instead of jumping to 5 a.m. directly, try to wind up your clock by 5 minutes every day. You can start with 7:55, 7:50. धीरे धीरे करके ना, step by step you're moving away towards your goal of 5 a.m. And reading 30 pages a day, you can start with reading 1 page a day. And then gradually you can increase 1 page a day for 1 week, the next page 2 pages, like that, right? That's why starting small initially is the best way to keep yourself motivated to stick to this habit. Next comes, don't think it, just do it. So has this happened to you? Imagine you've decided to read 10 pages every day. Now it is time for you to do the task, but out of nowhere you got up thinking in the trap of overthinking. मैं कर पाऊंगा कि नहीं, होगा कि नहीं, like that. So initially the resistance will come from the mind. What I'm trying to make you understand that initial में ना आपको थोड़ा सा अपने को push करना है, ज़्यादा push करके start कर देना activity को, and start करके थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ना है. And once you get into the momentum will take you forward. So probably you are having these thoughts. I'll do it later because now I have a very important thing to do. Or I haven't started the chapter. अभी तो start किया नहीं, बाद में पढ़ लेंगे. I'll read it later. Or I'm not in the mood right now. Or I don't feel the motivation to read it. So this kind of excuses which you're seeing on the screen could pop inside your head. And what are all those things? These are actually excuses, right? Yeah. So the only way to overcome this is to keep your mind blank for a minute and just start to do the habit you want to build. Don't give your mind a chance to make the excuses. Just do it. That's what I'm saying. Let's start this. Initial momentum आपको थोड़ा लगाना पड़ेगा. Once you start, जैसे ना fan है, ठीक है? एक बार वो motion में आ जाता है तो फिर वो चलने लग जाता है. Similarly, we need to bring that in motion. Next is use a habit tracker. The fourth tip is something that will help you stay consistent. It is a habit tracker that you can use to track your progress. And in the later sections, where we'll be discussing, in detail, maybe in the Diamond membership, we'll be explaining about the tips that can help you build your own personalized habit tracker. And habit trackers are especially helpful if you're a visual person. That is, if you see your progress in a graphical form, and that will drive you towards the progress. Like, you can write down simple. Okay, day 1, first day of the month, I exercise for 10 minutes. Day 2, exercise for 5 minutes. Day 3, exercise for 15 minutes. Day 4, 30 minutes. So whatever is the progress, you can track it using a habit tracker. Number of pages read, 1 page, 2 page, जो भी है. Write the date and write the number of pages that you read. So write the date and the activity that you do. That can help you track. A simple habit tracker that I'm showing you. Next is, 5th tip is once yes, but twice no. Sometimes all of us need a break in our lives, and that is totally fine. If you're taking a break for 1 day, allow yourself that. But when you feel you want to extend that break for 1 more day, stop yourself right there. Never allow yourself to take a break for 2 consecutive days. This is because it will lead to break in the habit forming cycle. Therefore, 1 day is fine, but 2 days is a big no-no. Okay? So remember this funda. Once yes, but twice no. Then the 6th tip is rewards and punishment. It's as simple as the name suggests. Reward yourself when you're sticking to the habit schedule. It can be favoring your favorite game, or hanging out with your friends, or eating your favorite ice cream. कुछ भी हो सकता है वो. Reward yourself. You can set a target. Okay, if I complete this for 7 days continuously, I'll give a reward. Or if I break my habit for more than 1 day, I'll do the punishment. So when you don't stick to the habits schedule, punish yourself. It could be by doing push-ups, or not meeting your friends for that day, or by banning yourself from using your phone. So you need to take the initiative and be accountable, transparent, and honest to yourself for this to happen. Okay. Now, but by doing so, you will be holding yourself accountable to your actions. So by going through this 6th step, Riya delves into the world of habit building, and she found herself captivated by this transforming power of intentional action. She realized that her future wasn't some distant destination. It was being shaped by the habits she cultivated today. So with each small victory, a spark of motivation ignited within her, pushing her past doubts and fears. And Riya was now ready for a journey to transform her whole habit system so that she could unlock her potential and shape the future she once thought was out of reach. So are you also ready to transform your life by building healthy habits? Let me know in the comment box that are you ready for this, and I would actually like you to take action and follow all these steps. So thank you very much for watching this video. Again, a final reminder that please write in the chat box, I'm ready to build healthy habits, and start following the 6-step process that I shared you. Thank you and all the best.